Tesla reported record sales and profits. In the final months of 2022,
Tesla's earnings are always of great interest to Wall Street. It is the most valuable car company in the world.
Tesla have been very successful in the premium market. They're moving into the mass market, but the electric car competition is actually hotting up.
Electric cars are supposed to be the future, but what if the future meant your car never needed service? Hold on to your charging cables because Tesla's latest job listing hints at a game-changing development. A new Tesla Model 3 performance vehicle has been spotted in Florida, popping up ahead of its launch later this year. Today, we're diving deep into some exciting news from Tesla. Have you ever dreamed of owning a car that practically takes care of itself? Buckle up, because Tesla's latest job listing hints at a game-changing development that could revolutionize car ownership. We'll be exploring what this means for the future of Tesla and the electric vehicle industry as a whole. But before we jump in, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more EV updates and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Now, let's get to the electrifying news. Tesla is developing a system that may prevent you from ever having to take care of your car in for maintenance. EVs has some very major advantages over conventional vehicles when it comes to servicing and repairs. In contrast, modern EVs are often rather basic devices, even though they offer a ton of cutting-edge functionality and are extremely futuristic. Though things can happen and you might someday find yourself needing to take your Tesla into service for repairs, they have a lot fewer moving components than other cars, which means that fewer parts could ever need repairs. In contrast to the majority of other automakers, Tesla operates its service centers independently since it does not follow the dealership model. Long wait times for cars that needed to be brought in resulted from Tesla's car sales for a spell surpassing the expansion of its service centers. Tesla began investing heavily in expanding its service department in 2021, and since then, the problems have greatly decreased. Nevertheless, Tesla is constantly looking to enhance and simplify procedures, and they believe there is still an opportunity for expansion. Elon has frequently stated throughout the years that receiving no service is the best kind. Therefore, the ideal situation for consumers and Tesla would be for you to never really need to bring your car in for maintenance. Over the years, I've dealt with Tesla service quite a bit, and while they've always been really helpful, having to drop off your car for repairs is still a big nuisance. Now, Tesla has just released a very intriguing job opening for a brand new role that might drastically cut down on or completely remove the need for you ever to bring your car in. According to the job description below, Tesla believes that the finest service is none at all. The company has posted a new job opening online for a senior manager of zero service. We are seeking a highly driven senior manager to work in our service operations department and oversee the group that finds and fixes the problems that cause our automobiles to need maintenance. The candidate will prioritize launch, track demand reduction and efficiency measures, and collaborate closely with field teams, quality and service programs, hardware and software engineers, and service engineers. It is thrilling to see, and I believe this might have a positive impact on both the business and its clients. Every design will have certain weak points and components that are more likely to fail. Tesla will significantly reduce the possibility that the vehicle will ever require maintenance if it can locate and address these issues before the consumer ever sees them. Naturally, Tesla is constantly trying to improve the dependability of its vehicles, but they're also going to form a team whose only goal will be to address that particular problem. Although no automaker can promise that a vehicle will require no maintenance, this is a positive indication that Tesla is seriously considering ways to increase vehicle durability in general. I am eager to see what advancements they can make in this area and how much fewer service appointments are necessary in the future. It differs greatly from other brands as well, as many of them seem to encourage you to take your car in for maintenance in the finest way conceivable, versus Tesla wants to give it to you and genuinely never speak to you again. What vehicle model should Tesla release next? In summary, Tesla has been shipping the Model 3 Performance for years, but they recently underwent a complete redesign, or as they put it, a full re-engineering. The Performance trim vanished. It vanished from Chinese factory first, where it was lost for around 8 months, and it has now vanished from the US for just over 2. It is certain, however, that Tesla intends to bring back the performance Model 3 and do something, quote, quite special with it. We know this car is coming because Tesla executives have hinted at it, and there have also been a lot of leaks. The ridiculous badge and the motor specifications were leaked. While the new motor design is still a twin motor, it is said to produce up to 618 horsepower, which is more than the 505 horsepower of the previous performance Model 3. The fact that its peak power should be attained at 68 miles per hour rather than 47 miles per hour is another significant factor. That should not only significantly improve its 0 to 60 time, which was previously 3.1 seconds, but also make it a much better track vehicle. Some of these vehicles, like the one being tested in California, have been seen in the wild. Each sighting suggests a distinct detail. This one gives us a good idea of the width of the back wheels and tires. Subsequently, Tesla was filming a promotional video for this car in Spain. On the outside, we could see the ridiculous badge, new wheels, new red brake calipers, spoilers, and an updated sport bucket seat arrangement. The Nada Tesla app claims that this emblem represents a substantial improvement in performance, including advanced brakes, suspension, and distinctive wheels that allude to an exhilarating driving experience. It is more than just a branding phrase. They'll soon release the ridiculous Model 3, and we can predict that the ridiculous Model Y will follow suit eventually, much like the played Model S and X. That may be the more interesting part of this for a lot of people, given that the majority of this ought to be transferred in part to Model Y. Anyway, the absurd Model 3 has been heard in testing on tracks like New Beginning, and the source code of their website even has a reference to the moniker, suggesting that a release is likely to occur soon. Then, this week, a ridiculous Model 3 with a camouflage wrap was seen driving around in Florida. Although the new model covers considerably more ground than just the diffuser, it's feasible that this has a broader stance. Only time will tell if that's the case. While another sighting confirmed certain inner alterations, those confirm yet more of the outward improvements that are about to occur. Rather than the fabric lining that comes with the basic Model 3 on the front dash, according to this specification, the Model S has a carbon fiber trim. The wood elements found in the basic inside are replaced with carbon fiber when you opt for a plate. It appears that Tesla intends to use the ridiculous Model 3 for the same purpose. Though it does match the material in the door panels, I am keen to see if they make any modifications there as well. That front accent could be replaced with carbon fiber. It would not look good to have that entire panel made of carbon fiber, and at the production, they always aim to keep things as basic as possible. We'll have to wait and see if these continue to remain the same. Whatever the case, that is one inside feature on a performance trim that sets it apart from an upcoming Model 3 trim. More improvements have been made to this car than we're used to seeing from Tesla. While some of the changes are modest, they should help set this car apart from previous trims, which will be crucial for many customers looking to upgrade. I am keen to see if the absurd model will get any more software features beyond just a ridiculous launch mode, as there have been rumors that it will. Given that it is listed in the source code of their website and that they have been spotted filming promotional material, it is quite likely that Tesla is testing this vehicle right now. The concern is whether it will emerge from Giga Shanghai first, followed by the US, or whether it will emerge simultaneously from both factories. Tesla is preparing for significant growth in electric semi-truck production, with Pepsi being largest purchaser. The company has 21 electric semis in California for both short and long-haul shipping. However, production has been slow, with only 60 to 70 trucks produced as of October last year. Tesla plans to expand Giga Nevada and consider producing the Semi in Europe and Gigafactory in Berlin. VW has announced that they will begin production of their $20,000 EV starting in 2027. They are working on their upcoming ID.1, which is expected to cost around $21,700 when converted to euros. VW plans to launch 11 new EV models by 2027, including the ID.2 and ID.2, all priced under $30,000. Fox is also planning to delay some EVs in favor of a lineup of small, compact $25,000 EVs that could launch shortly after Tesla launches their cheaper vehicle. Ford CEO claims that they developed a low-cost EV platform with the best EV engineers in the world, and the timeline for a low-cost EV in 2026. This could include a compact SUV, small pickup, and ride-hailing vehicle that could be profitable within a year. Alright folks, that's all we have for today on Tesla's quest for the service-free car and other hot EV news. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and let me know in the comments what you think about Tesla's new direction. While you are there, be sure to subscribe so you never miss out on future updates from the ever-evolving world of electric vehicles. And until next time, stay charged up.